I'm going to show you the finished card first so you can see what we're going for. It opens like a regular greeting card to the spot where you can write something. So the white part flips back, and then the red part flips back, and then this opens to reveal the red, and then you open it back up to the white and close it like a card. I put it in the instructions. You're going to cut out these rectangles. There's a line to cut in half, and there are lines to fold on. Your instructions show you just what to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut those out and get started. I'm going to save these for later. I'll have some messages that I might want to use, and that 4-piece heart. So now that we're all cut out, we're going to do the folding. So the red one, you're basically folding from the sides into the middle. When you're folding, you want to make sure that these don't overlap, that they kind of meet in the middle. That'll make them much easier to fold later. I'm also going to fold them back in the other direction. Get them nice and ready for being manipulated. Now on the white one, you want to fold the other way. We're going to fold the short edge into the middle. Nice. So now that we've folded them, we're going to cut them in half. Okay, so now we're going to lay it out in order to glue it together. The instructions will tell you that I messed up the template. So what you'll want to do is actually put the arrows together in the center. But basically what you're doing is you're recreating the rectangle that you just cut apart. Put it back together. And now your red rectangles, you're also going to put back together into a rectangle shape, but you're going to do it on top of the white. I also recommend making sure that the printed side goes down. So the printed side of the white is up, the printed side of the red is down. They meet each other. So what we're aiming for is this. So what you want to do is glue this in the 4 corners, here and here, here and here. This is where you could use double stick tape if you wanted to, because it makes a sturdier connection much quicker. But I like to use the glue. But since we're using glue, we need to be very thorough. We're going to put glue on this side, and we're going to put glue on this side, glue over here, glue over here. And then we're going to press them together so that that glue has a chance to stick together. Now, because this thing moves, we want that glue to dry significantly before we move on. So we're going to take a little break, 5 minutes or so, and come right back to it. Now what we're going to do is fold through this card so that you know how it works. Flip it over to the white side. That's where we're going to start. The white columns lift open in the middle and flip back to show you the red column in the middle. While you're going through here, you can press down your folds too, if that helps. And here's where the arrows help, because this one could be a little like, what's happening next? You're folding along that line. So the red will flip open, the white will fold back. Same on this side. Open to there. Next, we'll open the white through the center again, flip, which shows the solid red. Then we'll lift from the center back to the white. Right. And now we're going to fold this in half from the top to the bottom to create the greeting card. The red will be the front and the back, the white will be in the center. So we're going to fold this right down the middle. Like that. So the instructions call this Surface 1. Surface 1 is where you can glue one of the messages. So you've got some bigger ones if you just want to put one piece in the middle. There's also some smaller ones that you could use, say with this as a little backing in here, pink or shiny. You are welcome to get a little creative with this because it's your project. There are also some blank rectangles if you want to write your own message. And now if you want, you can add some decorations to the front here. I filled your little envelopes with all kinds of goodies. You should have hearts of like four or five different shapes. You'll probably have some that are pink, some white, some cream, some shiny white, some silver, some red. And when you open it up to your cream page, remember this is where you can write your message. You could do that right now or wait until we're done decorating. So these red hearts, in the instructions, I suggest that you glue them to the top and bottom corners here. But because I gave you so much fun stuff in the envelope, and you'll definitely have scraps left over from your cardstock, you can really decorate this however you want. You just want to make sure that you do not put anything over a fold. It's pretty obvious that you won't put it between two pieces of paper that don't match up, but for sure don't do it over a fold. It will just make it much harder to go through the infinity folds. We'll lift the white, flip it back, fold the red. In your kit, you will have 2 white hearts that are bigger than all the other punched out hearts in there. And these 2 will go here, point to point, as a fun little decoration. So now for the next part of the infinity fold, we have the whitish box. Now this is what the 4-piece heart on your red sheet is for. What we're going to do is cut it out and put 1 piece in each of these 4 quadrants. All right, and when we open it back up, we're back to the red. We'll open that to the white, where we'll put our message, and then we'll flip it closed. All right, so you could finish it there if you wanted to, but I did provide the fun sparkly brads. What I have been doing is putting it through this message on the front. So I'm gonna do one in the corner here and one there. All right, so when you're doing this one's pretty easy to only go through the red layer. But down here, you'll wanna make sure that you don't poke through this white layer here. You just want the bread to go through the red. So there's our front, beautiful. The recipient will open it and be so delighted to see your message. And then there's more surprises. Ta-da! Infinity card.